So let me explain a little bit of what this cut was like. I'm back in an area where there's some rocky water kind of springs that kind of run through here, and this is real rocky. This is in Oklahoma and the northeast corner, but this is a property that has some timber, and it kind of, I'm on a grade. It's draining behind me toward a stream and a lower elevation. Anyway, growing around this stream and in this kind of this gully, there's a lot of trees and rocks. Okay, so this is interesting. This tree was right here. So this tree right here is something that's kind of an anomaly. It actually had grown and rooted on this slope, and you can kind of see the roots had grown. And what happened was a friend, or sort of a friend, came and wanted to get some rocks. So we harvested some of these rocks up here, and we just disturbed the environment enough that some wind must have came and some moisture, and this tree would have been heavy up top. Okay, and so it tipped. It tipped across the stream. And it fell, okay, over to the other side. So I got up there on the top of the hill there, and I started working my way down, cutting the branches away and piling them, and then cutting up firewood. So I'll come down here with my tractor with the front end loader. Anyway, so the last trick to this tree is getting it detached from right here. And I thought I had gotten it detached, but not quite. What I'd done was cut from the top, then tried to cut a wedge, but my chain was dull and it started cutting kind of in a circle. I mean a curve, yeah. And so then I came from the bottom and I tried to cut up. There's just a little bit holding up, which is safe right now for my safety, because actually when this drops, you got a whole bunch of weight that's going to slide down the bank. You don't want that. Don't want that. And if you're in the way, it's trouble. So what the plan is, I'm going to bring the rope, the tow rope around, hook up there, pull the tractor up top, and yank. Now, usually I don't like to yank, but there's so little holding, I think I can yank, it'll break free. All right? Because that's going to be a little safer than me sitting here trying to cut, and then this thing fall down on me. One thing I wanted to point out is this is a Echo CS 400. It's a great intermediate saw, and this one right here, the chain is very loose, very, very loose, and that's partly why I had a curved cut. But on top of that, the chain was very dull. Whoa, knocked it on low. The chain was dull. Let me show you what I'm talking about while I stand here, we're waiting for this thing to fall. So the chain is very dull, and I need to get in there and sharpen it up with my chainsaw sharpener. But when you get one or two blades, teeth, or a series of teeth on one side, they're kind of dulling up, well, then you get a curve cut with the saw, and that's no good. Plus the chains are constantly expanding from the time I buy it new till the time I've sharpened it 3 or 4 times. And I've been terrible on chains. I've broken so many of them, it's not even funny. Well, dented or broke a tooth, and then that makes them out of alignment, and it's hard to keep working. Anyway, I'll do a video when I pull this chain off and show you a little bit about some of the tips I've learned about cutting. You cannot cut with a chainsaw that's teeth are even mildly worn like this one. So we'll talk more about that. And the bar shows wear, shows sloppy cutting too. Down at the bottom you see that black, that means I'm a terrible cutter. Anyway, I'll talk more about that. Okay, see ya. Bye.